right, we're back at 8:33 right now. We're following a developing story in Northbrook this morning. Police are investigating a fatal hit and run there. We're told it happened early this morning in the 2900 block of Shermer Road. Police say a male victim had been walking when he was hit by a car there. He died at the scene. No other details are available at this time, but we're going to keep you updated here on air and, of course, on our website, fox32chicago.com. The third phase of construction on the Kennedy underway, already causing headaches, and commuters continue to face a daily dreadful backup.
The question is, so when will it be over? Because we know Chicago construction projects, they are notorious for running over the timeline, Gabby.
I know, Natalie, Anita. Okay, now that I've calmed down after all the traffic I've been stuck in, I can talk about the project now. I don't have all the answers to your construction questions, but I have someone who knows a little more than I do. I have John Schumacher. You're with IDOT, and you're giving us a Kennedy update this morning. I think the question everyone wants answered is, what is the timeline looking like? Are you guys on schedule for this third and final phase?
Yes, this third and final year is still on schedule. The first stage is we're looking at switching about mid-July, with the ultimate completion of the final year being Thanksgiving.
Okay, so what is the traffic pattern looking like right now for people who are traveling outbound?
So yeah, for the outbound mainline lanes, the left two lanes are closed and the reversibles are fixed in the outbound configuration, and that should last again till about mid-July, at which time we'll switch traffic over to those new rehabilitated inside lanes and close the two outside lanes.
So everyone at home, they need to expect a lane change later on this summer. Let's talk about the folks who are working on the side of the Kennedy right now. What kind of projects are they tackling first with this work?
So there's really three main items of work that they're doing. The first is a hydroscarification, where they remove the existing deck surface. For stage one, that work has been completed. And then after that, they reconstruct the joints, and then they actually complete the overlay and do a new riding surface on the bridge structures themselves.
That sounds very complicated to me, so I'll let the experts get to it. You know, there are a lot of things that you guys are working on, like, as you said. What were some of the most maybe important repairs that had to be done when it came to this project?
So this is really a major rehabilitation project. I like to try to explain it in terms people might have an easier time of understanding. Think about your car. You want to maintain your car, right? So you do oil changes every so often, as opposed to just going out and buying a new car. This is like one of our major rehabilitations, which prevents us from having to do a total reconstruction of the expressway, which would cost a lot more money and be a lot longer project.
Speaking of the people who are working on the side of the road, this month is actually Work Zone Safety Month. What are some reminders for people at home when it comes to traveling overnight and also during these daytime hours?
Yeah, we just like to remind people to watch out for workers, pay attention to signs and the traffic control devices that are out there. Work zone speed limits are a main issue for us too. We want to make sure people slow down in the work zones, and then just make sure everybody's putting their devices down, because distracted driving is one of the biggest concerns in work zones.
You know, John, I know we've talked about this before. We were worried about the amount of traffic that would back up, both inbound because the express lanes aren't there for folks to use, but also, of course, outbound. Have you guys seen more traffic than you expected with this project, or is it similar to phase one?
It's similar to the last 2 years. It did take a couple weeks for traffic to kind of find their way and which made sense for each of their commutes, but it's pretty typical to what we expected.
John, thank you so much for joining us and answering some of these tough questions. I know we're only 6 weeks into this project. We have until later on this fall. IDOT, us on Good Day Chicago. We're going to keep you updated, as well as online. We have a link on our website as well, fox32chicago.com, on updates for this third and final phase of Kennedy construction. I'll send it back to you.
We sure hope it's the final. Get it over with.
Fingers crossed, Gabby. All right, let's go over